This is Geometry, Chapter 3, Lesson 3, Homework, Question, Help. All right, so the first one is number 5. I've already drawn a rendering of what the words say. It says 3 rays in a half rotation have the following coordinates. HE is at coordinate 81, HI at 18, and HO is at 180. It says find the measure of the 3 angles formed by these rays. So we're looking for angle OHE. I'll start in that direction. OHE and angle OHI. So the whole angle OHI and then angle EHI. That's the 3 angles. All right, to get OHE, we just subtract the coordinates. It's 180 minus 81, which is 99 degrees, right? OHI, we just subtract the coordinates. 180 minus 18, and what is that? 162, I believe. And then EHI, we just subtract the coordinates. 81 minus 18, so I'm going up to 20, that's 2. 61, 63 degrees. All right? You just subtract the coordinates. It's as though, see, I sort of drew it as though it were on a protractor. All right, the next question is 25. And I think through 31 deal with this same question. 25 says that the spokes coming from the center of this cactus seem to be evenly spaced. So SCP is equal to PCO and OCK and KCE. So they're all equal. If that's the case, find the measure of one of the angles formed by adjacent spokes. So we're just going to subtract. I'm going to subtract the easiest one. I'm going to subtract 86.4 minus 72, and they should all be the same. So it's 0.44. So it's 14.4 degrees between each spoke. And that looks to be true. All right, 28 says find angle SPC. Angle SPC. So that can't be right. SCP. Feeling a little dyslexic. SCP. SCP. I knew the vertex had to be in the middle. SCP. Well, I'm expecting it to be 14.4. Let's see if that is right. Minus the 43.2. It is 14.4 degrees. That's 28. 29 says find PCK. Angle PCK. So that's PCK. So I'm expecting it to be twice one of the angles. So I'm expecting it to be 18.8. We'll subtract the coordinates. 86.4 minus 57.6. We have to borrow. That becomes 15. That's 8. 8, 2. That's what I expected. Then SCK. This is number 30. Angle SCK. SCK. So I'm expecting it to be 3 times the 14.4. So that's 86.4 minus the 43.2. So that is 2, that is 3, and that is 4. 43, that looks right to me. 31 says, write an equation relating the measures of these 3 angles. So from 28, 29, and 30. Well, it looks to me that SCP plus PCK equals SCK. That's betweenness of rays theorem. All right, so the equation would be angle SCP plus angle PCK equals angle SCK, betweenness of rays is y. We can write that. And then on to 41. 41 is betweenness of rays 2. The theorem. The theorem says that a whole angle, this is 41, the whole angle, CPX, all right, look in your textbook. CPX, that whole angle equals the sum of that angle and that angle. And that's what the problem says. CPX equals the sum of angle 1 plus angle 3. Why? Because those rays are right next to each other. And of course, dPy is the same. It's betweenness of points theorem.